Okay, A2K. Man, these are gonna be some really great stages. Some of these group performances, they look incredible from the little bits that we got. So we didn't get a whole lot. Um, I think what's gonna happen in this is that we'll get like the first two, and because they're gonna include all the other footage of like the practice time and the B-roll stuff, and in between each one, and then probably we'll get the last stage on the next episode, and whatever the rankings
It was
are.
not impressive. You have to learn more. There was still a noticeable discrepancy. Between you and the other contestants.
Oh,
You look like a member that I can rely on. Great teamwork, great performance. This dance was for you. I have absolutely nothing negative to say. You're like a superstar. All three shined like stars.
what? Oh, this looks crazy, dude. The way they edit this, you can't call it yet, because you think it's gonna be something, but then it's not. Like, they're gonna subvert your expectations. Different venue, okay. Where we going? Han River. Interesting.
Today, everyone will be performing as a member of a team. So unlike the personal individual level test, you don't have to be perfect throughout the whole song. You just have to be good at your part and give the team an extra edge with your merit. So that's my focus.
Huh.
How does this individual serve as a member of the whole team? What value do they add to the team? So it's much more realistic.
And see, when did they decide the teams?
This is Han River that flows through the center of Seoul. This is the best weather that Seoul, Korea can offer. I think the show's gonna be amazing, just like today's weather.
Because wait, did they announce that? I don't even remember. No, I think they did. Yeah, that's right. Gosh, so much stuff going on.
Okay, contestants, please come up on stage.
안녕하세요.
Oh my goodness. Look at Yuna. She reminds me of Jaeyoung.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
I'm really surprised how natural your 안녕하세요 is becoming when I run into you in the building. Your 안녕하세요 is like 안녕하세요. It's almost Korean now. How you guys have been preparing for the last month?
I think we've really focused on teamwork and making sure that we all like look good and sound good and just help each other.
Is it getting more and more nervous or a little bit more comfortable?
I think it's getting more comfortable in terms of
training and like performing, but I think there's always the nervous aspect, but it's definitely getting more comfortable.
At least today you guys are performing with your friends, with your teammates, so rely on each other and you guys will be fine. All right, so when all three teams
Kaylee's getting
performance
so
is over,
big.
the team who finished first, every single member automatically receives a stone.
Oh, okay, okay. Makes sense.
The other two teams, you guys will be receiving the stone based on your rankings.
So the winning team that comes in first should be the top 3 ranks.
So, as of now, don't think about the ranking, don't think about the evaluation. Just look at the teammates who's right next to you, rely on each other, and hope you have a great performance today, all right? Okay, let's start now.
JYP sounds a little bit under the weather. There's some
Yuna, did you hear me?
congestion or
What?
something going on.
That's comforting.
Look, 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 look. Oh my god, why am I getting nervous?
Hers is wrong.
Look at the bangs. Oh my goodness.
Okay, first team to the stage.
Oh, it's gonna be them. Oh, this
Yeah.
man, they look so pretty, man. They're cute. Oh my goodness. Yuna looks like Chaeyoung.
What's up? What's good?
What's poppin'?
What's
rockin'?
I'm Kendall,
I'm Lexi. I'm Yuna.
and we are
Martini.
우리 정말 특별해.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
Our team name is Martini, with mar in Spanish meaning beach, which is the vibe of our song, and team because we are a team, and then to sound like Martini, the drink name inspired by the song, we are MarTeami.
So the team on the beach.
Yes.
Okay, great name, love it. So, Kendall, you finished first. And how did you prevent yourself from becoming complacent, or may I say lose focus a little bit?
Even though I placed first, that was for the last evaluation, so I believe that I would have to prove myself again in this one, and so I never really would let myself get unfocused. I just believe that I need to prove myself every time.
Conversely, Yuna, unfortunately, you finished last in the personal individual level test. So how did you prevent yourself from getting discouraged?
I think for me that was actually the hardest part, like not feeling discouraged. But I found that my teammates give me like a lot of confidence, especially when I'm, feeling especially down because of it. And yeah, I think we work really well together.
That's a sign of a great team, infusing confidence to each other. That's such an important quality to be a great team.
Oh, one of my favorite. This is one of my absolute favorite Twice
The
songs.
first team that will be singing alcohol free, it gives you more room to show your personality. So I wish these three girls will be able to show their voice, their expressions with their own unique.
우리 여기까지 음악 느리게 맞춰볼게요. 사라라 앤 머리 바디 오픈.
Come on, Yuna.
3, 4. 다시. 자. 주의해야 될 게 뭐냐면은 우리 맨 앞에 이거 할 때 있잖아요. 이때 어깨가 많이 올라가면 안 예뻐요. 여기서 이렇게 어깨까지 같이 쓰지 않게. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 둘. 그래서 가볍게. 알겠죠? 집중해야 돼요. 집중하고 있어?
I honestly really like alcohol free. But it's actually one of the only Twice songs that I don't know like the choreography to. So I was kind of nervous about that.
It has a unique feel to it.
연습할 때 괜찮았던지.
The bossa nova styling,
I'm just a little
like
worried
it's just
for
it's
some of the
its own
parts,
vibe.
but otherwise, some parts are going well.
한 명씩 일단 해봐야 될 것 같아서.
Okay. Should I go?
Okay.
너와 있을 때마다 이래 날 보는 네 눈빛 때문에
여기까지 해도 될까요?
오케이 네
유나?
You got this.
You can get it wrong. It's fine.
Okay. I'm scared.
괜찮아.
Come on, Yuna. Come on. Come on.
해볼게요.
너와 있을 때
I don't know where it starts though.
너와 있을 때 내게 신기한 변화가 있는데 나는 alcohol free 근데 취해 마신 게 하나도 없는데 나는 아닌데 나는 나는
Like one line, I sometimes am like off pitch. I can sing it well, so I also don't like mess them up and bring like the team down.
너와 있을 때 내게 신기한 변화가 있는데
렉시는 처음 부를 때 좀 상큼하게?
Brighter. Okay.
보면은 렉시가 조금 소리가 어둡고 조금 더 얇게 부를 수 있을까요?
Okay. I'm not going to deny that I am a little nervous and worried just because my singing hasn't been the best recently because it's a very different vibe from what I've been doing in the
Yep.
rest of the show.
It's very specific.
Let's plan out what we're gonna do today.
Yuna's feeling a lot of pressure.
Okay.
we know where we need to put our work, and so we're good. Like we said, we like schedule out what we want to do, and so we know exactly what we need to work on and how we're going to work on it to get better.
Okay, game plan.
One of them
Good.
probably not being as stable as we wish. We were thinking as to how we're going to improve our stamina, our endurance, say that we should all try to improve our stamina and our muscles instead of always having to just practice.
So Lexi is always be able to keep on charge of like us working out as well, and like stretching and making sure that we have it all down.
Core workouts for our abs so that we have a lot more like stability in our dancing and being stable and breathing as well. 10 more.
I feel like the Hulk.
Me too.
The Hulk doing alcohol free.
Maybe we would spend practicing the singing and marking the dance while doing the singing. I'm drunk in you. That was fine. Don't give up at the end. Okay. It's just like energy, but like it'll. I'm drunk in you. And then we would try to do it full out towards the end. Don't bring your hands down so much higher. Because we go like here, but you're going like. So just bring it like. but it's a lot faster. Bum, bum. You have to open them again. Bum, bum,
You're rocking
bum.
like
No, 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 go break in the chia.
Oh. Oh.
And so I feel like we're very organized as a team. We try to stay on top of what we need to do, where we might be lacking, and in terms of individually as well. Your head is like, okay, other side.
Okay. Like this?
I got a sticker from my dance teacher today. A yellow one. So. Yay, now I have 3.
So kind of a bumpy start, but much more confident here. Like, okay, some of these, high points are looking really good. This could be a very beautiful, awesome performance.
Take 2. Take 7.
Take 200.
Take 400.
I think we're all really talented, to be honest. We all bring in something really cool to this team, which is why our end results will be really good.
Completely, not just like in singing or dancing, just like as a whole, like to see that I've improved.
Much
Okay, let
hype.
me see your performance.
Very much hype. Okay. Come on.
Oh my god.
Come on.
No, seriously, I'm nervous for them.
No, 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 no. She can do it. She can do it. She can do it. She can do it. She can do it.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go.
너와 있었던 내게 신기한 변화가 있는데 자꾸 미소 짓게 돼 아무 일도 없는데 자꾸 마법에 걸려 밥을 새는 원초야 다른 생각 지워져 심장 소리가 커져 사랑이 참 쉬워져 그래서 빠지고 빠져 점점 너에게 That's what you do to me 나는 a cold freak in the 취해 마신 게 하나도 없는데 너와 있을 때마다 이래 넓은 눈에 눈빛 때문에 나는 눈을 감으시면 내 champagne 내 wine 내 tequila margarita mojito with lime sweet mimosa piña colada I'm drunk in you I'm drunk in you 나는 정말 특별해 전혀 똑같지 않는데 나 특별히 들게 해 한번은 마셨는데 자꾸 마법에 걸려 밤을 새도 안 졸려 다른 생각 지워져 심장 소리는 커져 사랑이 좀 쉬워져 그래서 빠지고 빠져 점점 너에게 That's what you do to me 나는 더 coffee comme 취해 마신 게 하나도 없는데 너와 있을 때마다 이래 넓은 눈에 눈빛 때문에
Come on, Lexi.
Yo, I call this single 먼저 0.0 근데 마실 때마다 자꾸 길을 잃어 자꾸 일어나도 깨지가 않아 끝내 기분치지가 않아 It's like to the mountain
Oh,
top
perfect.
Like a dream made of
I'm just so relieved to see Yuna having such a good time. But I thought that was so good, man. The choreography was on. She was on beat. I didn't see any, any big discrepancies at any point. Oh man, it was beautiful. It really was. Kendall, she has to kind of bring that neon energy in this performance, and she does with being so stable and consistent, and everybody kept a very bright tone. They were able to match the tone quality of the song very well. I thought Lexi also sang incredibly well. I mean, she's come a very long way to get that specific sort of feeling that the song requires, and they totally did it. Like, I was already seeing Chaeyoung in Yuna before they even started, and then when it gets to that dub chang part in the song, Lexi totally she's got that Dubu energy, right? And so she nails it. And then I don't think Yuna's ever done so well before. That was so good. I'm just, as a once and everything, I was like, I feel really, really good about this stage.
Since I wrote this song, I know how dramatic the melody flows throughout the whole song. So it's not a simple melody that you can just repeat. It has so many ups and downs, and the melodies are really connected and long. That's why it's so hard to sing this song while you're dancing. Knowing that it's so hard to sing this melody, I was kind of expecting that the vocals will be a little unstable. And it was. Lexus, I realized you are so good at like hip hop type of movements or fast, energetic movements, but these smooth dances that requires soft curves and very delicate expressions, it was not impressive as other dances you do. You being trained in ballet, you should have used that memory a little bit more. How do you move your hands, your arms to make those beautiful lines? And that the lines were not there. But I know you can do it.
Oof. Very, very tough.
Yuna, you sang way better than I expected. I didn't know you were gonna sing the first hook.
Me neither.
Honestly, better than I expected. But still you have to practice more. Maybe it was because you were worried about your singing too much. I was not that impressed by your dancing today. If you're worried about your singing, it makes it really hard to totally concentrate on your dancing. And I think that's what I saw today.
Okay.
Kendall, moments, you really surprised me. you understand movements. Instead of just doing it, you know how it should feel. And then you put some extra emotion, extra movement on top of the original choreography. Your expressions and your voice was amazing.
감사합니다.
So the reason we're doing this is to learn what you're lacking so you can concentrate and practice more, okay? Great job.
There was some. I really wasn't paying too much attention to the choreo. I was listening to the vocals a lot. I know Yuna was perhaps a little bit behind the beat actually when she first started. The first part she had to sing.
Lexis, I realize she's not that versatile. She's good at what she's good at, but at the same time, when she meets a performance that she's not comfortable with, it shows. It shows. So, Yuna, it's starting to feel some difference of level between her and other contestants. I'm a little worried. But in total, it would. I think it could have been better.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I was just happy to see Yuna really enjoy her time up there,
Yeah. It's on 3.
rather than being like overcome or too
BackDawgz.
nervous or something.
Come on, we got this.
We got this.
We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this.
You can do it.
Energy. Don't be nervous. Enjoy. Have fun. That's it.
We're debuting together.
Next team to the stage, please.
Okay. So this is a totally different feel. This is going to be much more dynamic.
So please introduce yourselves.
둘, 셋. Step in. We are BackDawgz.
Yes, Gina. Yes, Gina.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Wow. Okay.
Oh,
As far as introduction, it's the most impressive introduction so far.
Thank you.
Okay, so what did you guys focus
That was
on
fun.
the most
that was fun.
in your practice?
I think the most was definitely the dancing, but also then combining it with dancing and singing, because we have to dance so hard, and like Stray Kids, they have such stable vocals.
Yeah.
While they dance that hard, we try to really bring that out on top of the energy.
That's why I picked you three. Because
see it.
I know you guys have the energy and power and speed to pull this off. The team that's performing Backdoor, I'm expecting perfectly synchronized, organized, calibrated movements. That's like the essence of K-pop. So all three members acting like they're one person. That's what I'm looking for. This performance will be all teamwork, discipline, and focus. If they can pull this off, I think it might be the best performance of A2K.
헤이 그렇지 하 헤이 말고 같이
It's a fun choreo.
되게 파워풀 했으면 좋겠어요. 오케이. 알겠죠? 오케이. 온 힘을 다 쏟아버렸으면 좋겠어요. 오케이. 파워가 붐 들어가야 돼. 쿵, 헤이, 헤이, 헤이.
It's just really tiring. Like, by the end of the song, I'm like out of breath on the floor, almost dying.
It's like really new for me because I've never done a boy group song, so it's kind of hard. I kind of tried to make it really like strong and powerful.
I think she would be like the most naturally suited to it though.
I want to take a video and look at us and see how.
Yeah, let's take a video.
How bad it is.
We record a lot, and I record, and then I go like really slowly so they can see every single angle that's like wrong, everything that's right.
Hey, you want to come in?
Okay, let's see. I'm scared.
Oh my gosh.
It kind of looks good.
No, wow. I mean, you need to go down.
Oh my god. But it's real, we have no energy. We're too close there.
You always end up off center there.
Whoa. Kind of looks good.
Kind of does.
The whole thing was really hard for us at first, singing and dancing. It was like incredibly hard to just get through.
Yeah.
But on top of having to like, then we just had to build up our stamina and hold.
Yeah.
Oh.
My favorite Korean stuff. Well, I'm getting the sausage one. No. Wait, look at my fingers.
We're sharing the sausage one.
Okay. That's so good.
Is that a different one?
Probably not. Maybe that was better. Right?
Wait a second. Give me some sauce.
It's good? It's better? No way. There's a corn dog in here? let me get a bite.
What's that?
Ooh. Is it good?
Is it good? Wait, I kind of want the spicy one.
Mine too.
It grabs you.
It grabs you. We can do it. Yes, we can.
We're gonna.
We're gonna.
Train hard, then rest and grow.
다투에 들어가 좁은 거는 가심 불구건을 밝혀라 밤새 억누르던 흥을 끌어모아 방생 이 문 앞에서 들리는 내 목소리
I went to the doctor yesterday and they told me that my vocal cords are like I have an inflammation. I just have to rest my voice, as you can hear.
Da.
To be honest, I couldn't sing for another week, so I was a little worried that I wouldn't have enough time to practice my singing.
Yeah, that's hard enough
I was
already.
just worried, and I felt like I couldn't lead because I just couldn't talk.
Oh, this week dancing, next week dancing and singing.
Yes, I am. You can do it, Kami. The point is to see your dancing. Everybody knows we can sing.
Because this song is more
This
like
is about our
rapping and
dancing and our
energy
energy.
like facial expression, stage presence, more than like singing.
I want to hear that we all did very well. And I feel like it would be like a little sad if only one of us got a stone and then the other two didn't, or like two and one didn't.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would be great just the whole team getting one, like stones, like as a reward for the teamwork.
Yeah.
Any last word?
Yeah.
Let's be proud. Even if we don't win, let's be proud of what we did and just have fun.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. So, okay, please show me what you prepared.
Okay, let's see. Well, you can already look at the difference in like the starting position. There's so much space.
Hey, wanna come in? That you are your drug, yeah. Jump gun, got you. 이제 불편한 party. 가능한 빠지지, yeah. 에고 어디였자, 참 뻐기는 거. 다 풀고 맘대로 그게 누구라도. 그거는 밝혀라 밤새. 억눌렀던 흥을 끌어 모아 밤새. 손잡이를 도려내가 원했던 걸 다 볼래. 이 문 앞에서 들리는 음악 소리. 목소리가 터지도록 외쳐 멈칫 할 시간 고민 없다. Come inside now. Hey. 관계 잡은 줄이 금지 여기 backward. 관계 잡은 줄이 금지 여기 backward. 관계 잡은 줄이 금지 여기 backward. 관계 자르고 싶다면. Hey. 여기까지 가끔 시간 boy. 많이 쓸 시간 ready to go. 내 생각은 진짜만 많은 몸. 호기 안 지켜줄게 따라와라 what a backdoor. Conflict 아니니까 괜찮아. Okay. 열려나 이 소리는 반반해. 감세 너를 보지 필요한 건 more caffeine. 홀라면 어디가 머리 열어 life 함께. 놀라 보여 모든 게 완벽해지는 이 순간. 네 눈앞에서 펼쳐지는 fantasy. 내 목소리가 터지도록 외쳐 멈칫 할 시간도 없어.
Yeah.
시간이 지날수록 더 화려해지는 이 순간. Yeah, we gon' do it right now, do it right now, baby. 이제부터 정신 차려. 이 세계를 눈을 감아. 심장 gonna run, 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 run. Make you say wow, 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 yeah. 다 불러 wow, 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 hey. 너도 불러 라, 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 hey. 3, 2, 1. 거기 잡은 줄이 금지 여기 backward. 거기 잡은 줄이 금지 여기 backward. 거기 잡은 줄이 금지 여기 backward. 혼자 달고 들고 수 있다면 때리고 미쳐 날려. 오늘도 유할 때 때리고 미쳐 날려. 오늘 밤에 시도해. 때리고 미쳐 날려. 오늘도 유할 때 때리고 미쳐 날려. Hey, you wanna come in?
Oh, dude. That was freaking awesome, man. That was so awesome, dude. Oh, man. Okay, so. See, I think Gina has, like, she can. In other words, the other song where she wasn't able to have the right expression behind it, but something like this, it works much better for her, I think. I think she can have a more, like, kind of aggressive, powerful type of expression a lot easier than something that has to have like a different type of a softer or brighter type of feel to it. She's really, really good, man. She's like so strong. You know, she's 13 and the other two are 18 or 17 years old, but she's like, you know, holding her own with this group, no problem. No, with the even doing the tumbling. You know, I mean, like, man, like she's ridiculously good. And her vocals were really strong throughout the performance. I mean, and Camila, she pulled it off despite having issues with the vocal cords and everything. Everybody sounded really strong, man. Great projection, great time, great rhythm, choreography, super demanding, like just intensely physicality, right? Like, man, but they looked really good, man. I mean, the strong moves were powerful. One thing I noticed as you're watching the stage, the camera work is different, right? There's all these zooms and like trucking along with the movements and things, and it makes it look better, right? And when later on that there's like something to point out, they'll show you like a static shot, and then things really stand out. They're like, oh, okay, I see that choreography was off there. Look at the line and say, okay. But when you have like Dutch angles and zooms, it's like, you know, it really does make it look a lot better. It's just camera work alone can do that.
감사합니다.
Yeah, so I feel like it would be great just the whole team getting one, like stones, like as a reward for the teamwork.
It was amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Individually and as a team, it was the most I can expect at this stage. First, all three of you were almost perfect with your dance and your vocals. But what was more impressive was how well synchronized your movements were.
Yeah.
It was like identical. The lines, the angles, the timing.
Incredibly sharp.
It was like a team that practiced for years.
Thank you.
Yep.
I was shocked.
That was a blast.
First selected Cristina
really
in Atlanta. I saw something in you, this potential, but I couldn't see it. Every time you were performing, I'm like, I think she has something in her, and I don't know why she can pull it out. And it was the first time I felt like you lived up to your potential.
Thank you. Thank
Being
you.
challenged. Yep.
You were just so good. Till now, it was like you were doing things perfectly, but it's like doing a homework type of thing. And today, these small gestures, these small expressions, these small movements that were extra was there.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I'm so good. Oh, I'm so cool right now. Like that's what I felt.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
Gina. Today was the first time that I felt like you were having fun.
That howl in the beginning, that totally let you know.
And then, when you felt comfortable, now all that training that you received till now it shows. Now it naturally comes out. Instead of you squeezing it out, trying to prove yourself. Today, all that training that you received, that's in you. That's what I say. Just trust your practice. You don't have to try hard. It's in you because you went through all that training. And today, you were the stability element throughout the whole song. Like every time you appear, everything was stable and correct. Everything gets in order. Everything becomes secure and stable. And today, it had life. it had some spice and juice on top of it. I think today can be a start. Yeah. I'm finally relieved, may I say, watching your performance today. Okay. Camila, you're like a superstar. Like a superstar.
Thank you.
Like you can do everything. You can do everything and anything in such a high level. What's more crazy is that you make everything look like your own. You just don't do it. You digest it, and then you remake it. That's how it looks like.
Thank you.
Anyway, great job.
감사합니다.
Yeah, they worked on it very hard, and then
I'm literally gonna cry.
their own
Why?
abilities, you know,
You're gonna cry?
it all
Maybe.
was perfectly
I won't,
came
I won't.
together.
It's okay, it's okay.
That was really fun. That stage
The
was a
first time
blast.
Gina doesn't look worried.
Tell it
She
from
doesn't look
the
scared,
start.
finally.
That's why she did that howl at the
and,
start
and Cristina shine.
and the intro.
She finally came through. Camila is just Camila always.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the world. Is the world ready for me? I wanna see the world. Does the world wanna see me? I'm ready for the world. Is the world ready for me? I wanna see the world. Does the world wanna see me?
Wow, it looked so real. It's amazing how stable your vocals were. I have absolutely nothing negative to say. Today, the stone will be only given to top contestants.
I'm hoping for like top 3 or first.
I really hope that I rank high. I just don't want to place last.
Final contestant to receive the stone today is... We didn't have enough time for you to...
Man, I really hope, Yuna makes it through. The stages were really fun as I, anticipated them to be. And the next one, it's also going to be really, really good. Maybe if the MarTeami team had put a little bit more into the practice. I actually really liked their approach, their schedule for the training. They came up with the game plan and they implemented it and they stuck to it, and it made a difference. Like, they made marked improvement. It's just that song is demanding in its feel and its expression and in the melody as well. But even those things being considered, I still thought that they definitely came a long way, at least Yuna for sure, towards accomplishing that and doing that type of performance. You know what I mean? I thought, it was, I can see exactly what JYP is talking about as far as some of the criticisms and some of the things that need to be worked on. And, I mean, it's it's fair. It's a fair assessment. But it was still it was just nice to see everybody having fun while performing it together as a group. The BackDawgz, that was just a blast, and I knew it was going to be from when they came out and did the introduction. It was like they set the tone right then and there, because if you're worried or if you're nervous about something, you're not gonna like have that kind of fun with it, you know what I mean? And from the very start, just introducing themselves on stage, they were totally relaxed. They were totally like, they're just there to have a good time, and that's because the groups, Twice, Stray Kids, and Mix, all these groups love to go out and perform. It's a good time to them. It's like they have the most fun in the world doing it. And so when you get to that level, you start to get to that level, that's what it kind of becomes, and like JYP says, we've done the practice, we've done the work, so now we just get to have fun. We just get to have fun, and then everybody else gets to enjoy it too. And it was a very, very awesome performance. I mean, that felt really, really awesome. It was just fun. It was so dynamic, so much power behind everything, because it's not one of those that has like certain movements that need to be strong, or certain strength here, softness there, rigidness here, looseness there. It's kind of like pretty full on the whole time, like from start to finish, and they were really taking advantage of all the space that they had, and the vocals were quite impressive, man. Even from the individual evaluation, I was like, man, Gina, she's got such an incredible voice. It's so strong. It doesn't waver. It never is unstable. Nothing. It don't matter what she's doing. And I think this song and this performance, she was like counterintuitively like, I'd never done a boy group before, so I don't know. But it's like, no. This matches you a lot better, right, than you might think. It did, like, it's a very accessible type of energy and expression for her, even if she's sort of making it work. Like, it's a whole lot easier to make it work, especially because it allows for her to be to have that power in the vocals and everything. And yeah, she was completely solid. I mean, just throughout everything. Cristina, she was she did that, like in the individual evaluations. JYP said that there's just that little extra spice on top that we're kind of missing. And I think it was probably really fun for them to sit down and look at the video, look at the performance, and then pick up on some of those more subtle aspects of it. But they pulled it off perfectly, and like I said, Kendall, very, very, consistently good in her vocal work and her dance. She leaned into the expression for the song Alcohol Free. She got the vibe of it and was able to put that little bit extra on top of the movements. Lexus sounded really good. Like, her vocals, I don't think they were that bad. If the melody's demanding, and the stability is kind of something that you have to look at carefully, but I think she did fairly well. And then it's interesting to see that the choreography was a little bit lacking, but perhaps she had been reaching towards things that were more dynamic, more weighed more on speed and power, and she wanted to go in that direction ever since the LA boot camp, because of the when she did Stray Kids then. So yeah, maybe she needed to kind of bring back some of that ballet feel, just incorporate some of that softness and some of those lines that are in there. And then I it's like, the trouble is that she's making improvements and she's coming along, but is it enough? Is it technically where it needs to be? And it's not a, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what's gonna happen, man? But I really, really hope you know, that she's able to pull through, because today she was having a genuinely a really good fun time on stage. That was the best part. It was like just to see her having fun out there. You know, and like I said, there was parts where she was singing the first big part that she had. There's a few lines in there, and it felt like she was perhaps behind the beat, or if not completely behind it, leaning way back on the beat. You know, it needed to kind of speed up a little bit. So, you know, in some earlier instances, she was a little bit too ahead of the beat, and now it's a little bit, maybe perhaps behind the beat a little bit. So again, I think her fundamental sense of rhythm is the thing that's giving her the most trouble. If it were really on point and kind of dialed in where it needs to be, a lot of the other stuff would just fall into line naturally, as far as the choreography, as far as the vocals and everything. But the finish on that song, though, the way that dub chang part comes in towards the end, like the last verse, I thought they did that really, really well. It was really, you know, her timing was good on the last part. She was really good on that first, you know, the rap part that comes in. That was the cleanest that I think that ever actually delivered vocals, you know what I mean? Like, it was really, really just on. But, you know, it needs to be the whole performance. It's got to be the entire song, the entire stage, from its start to its finish. So that's what's going to be considered when they're, you know, doing the rankings and working out the who's going to get a stone. And then, you know, I don't know. Because let's say it looks like the next group is going to have a pretty good showing. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like they're going to do terribly or whatever. But it's saying they're okay. So they're only going to give out X amount of stones. Well, you know, the first group, they're all three going to get them. So let's say like let's say the worst case scenarios where only one person from the other teams gets a stone, so they're going to give out like 5, right? I'm guessing it might be somewhere between like 5 and 7, maybe, you know? It could be 5, 6, or 7 stones. But if it goes in the route to where each, you know, you have one really strong team and the other teams have like one really strong player within the team, one strong member, then we're looking at something like 5 stones getting awarded on this evaluation. And so I really, really hope Yuna can come through and you know, avoid the that last ranking. I think she it's obvious that she really tried very, very hard. She worked very hard on this. Again, it's just going to be a question of is it enough? Is it meeting the demands or the requirements of where it needs to be at this point in time? And you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but it'll be really, really just quite shattering if she, you know, has to go home. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But there's you know, the thing is with the editing, right? Like you see them crying and stuff at different points, but it's not necessarily all the same instance, you know. It's like, and when you watch it later on, like you'll see, she was crying, but because she got a stone, or she was crying, but because she did really well. I mean, you know, it's hard to try and call it ahead of time just from what you get, because they will try to throw you for a loop and they will try to trick you. They want you to come back and watch to find out what happens. So they're gonna make it seem like it's incredibly dramatic, you know, and kind of subvert your expectations at least a little bit, you know. they've already done it several times in the series. So just something to keep in mind. Just something to keep in mind. You know, I remain optimistic. I still am very much rooting for everyone because I really hope that they all get to make it, you know, as a group together. But really awesome stages. It's going to be one more, and then we'll find out, man. We'll find out. Man, I can't believe it's coming along so fast. Like, you know, because oh my goodness, the finale is on the 20th and the 21st. That's really close. That's like next week. Oh my goodness, that's it. There's an episode now. Next week, or the what is it, Monday, right? That's gonna be the episode with the rankings, and then that Wednesday, that's gonna be the finale. That's nuts, dude. I can't believe it's gone by so fast. Okay, man. Oh man. Best of luck, you know, to everybody. Ooh, man. I'm not going to be ready if somebody doesn't make it. That's going to be really, really just quite difficult. Man, I hope they all get through. I hope they all make it.